In this lecture, we will learn about the types that Jython supports. Jython supports all of the types that both Java and Python do. Let's learn how to import and work with Java code. Java's integer class is similar to Python's, but let's take a look at how we could import and use it from within a Jython program. We will type from java.lang import integer, which will import the integer class into our project. Next, we can create an integer by creating a variable I and setting it equal to an integer. To assign it a value, we can pass in a string with a number inside of it. I will specify the number 0. To check the value of our newly created variable, we can use Python's print function and pass in I. When we hit enter, notice that 0 is printed, proving that our variable I is holding a value of 0. Aside from the built-in types in the java.lang namespace, we can also import collection types from Java. One weakness of the Python programming language is that it does not provide built-in support for collection types like stacks and queues. For students that might be unfamiliar with these terms, a stack is a collection that holds objects and returns them as last in, first out. Think of it like a stack of plates. When you go to take a plate off of the stack, you reach for the top one. A queue is the opposite of a stack. It follows the principle of first in, first out. Think of it like a line of people. The first person on the line is the first person served. Let's look at an example of working with Java's stack data structure using Python code. We will type from java.util import stack. Then we will create a variable named stack and set it equal to a stack object. To add elements to a stack, we do what is called pushing the elements. To push an element onto a stack, Java gives us the push function. For example, let's type stack.push and pass in 1. Next, we will push 2 onto the stack. After that, we will push 3 onto the stack. To remove the top element from the stack, we can pop the element. Java gives us the pop function to remove the top element from the stack. Let's type stack.pop. Notice when we do this that 3 was removed. Remember, the last element added is the first element removed from the stack. To check the remaining elements in our stack, we could type java.lang.system.out.print and pass in stack. We need to make sure that we import java.lang so that we don't get a name error about Java not being defined. Then we can print out the stack. When we hit enter, notice that our stack contains the elements 1 and 2, but not 3. In the next lecture, we will learn about input and output in Jython.